Cultivator fans, hope everybody's doing well today. We are back with more Empire Total War Prussia campaign. When we left off, we were taking the pain to Austria. We are going to be in a rebuild phase at the moment. Silesia seems to be the last real stronghold they have, with an ass ton of cav. The only drawback is almost everything I own in the lower portion here seems to be on fire, and that has greatly hurt my income. So, thankfully, most of these buildings look to be a cheap fix. We have Poland here, pushing up to Silesia to occupy them. We have a reinforcing Polish army. Hey, are you a computer guy? To a degree, yes. We're going to, in turn, get some upkeep. I've educated myself on all the computer stuff that I possibly can. I typically do all of my own work. I built my own computer. However, I am not like a god at computers. But if you have an issue, I can do my best to give you a hand. Rioting in Bavaria, people not happy, big shock there. So, since we have some money, let's go ahead and get some of these cheaper buildings repaired. Bump. Is that mine too? Yeah, these are mine. Let's see here. That'll help the income a little bit. I doubt we're going to be able to. We can repair that. 1028. I think we had armies healing up. We did. We don't have much money. Let's see what we can do with that. Only a little. Yet again, we're going to end our turn, get some money. Poland has moved more troops into Prague. It would have been nice if they would have consolidated and focused on Silesia. But it's alright. We have a rebellion in Bavaria. Getting even more money now, though. That's a good thing to see. Where is that rebellion at? I was trying to stream last night, and then there was a quiet pop, and then my screen went out, and I can't get this screen or screens to get a signal. Did the pop originate from the CPU tower, or did it originate from the television? Where the hell is this? Oh, there they are. That's a weak-ass army. Spacebar to make them run quicker. Boom. Alright, that rebellion is quelled. Alright, unfortunately that took... Ugh, that took too much money. Just way too much money. Alright, but now we're up to 24 just by repairing them buildings, so we're going to go ahead and turn again and continue to try to upgrade and build up these buildings, get our income flowing. Let's check our tech. Looks like we're doing alright, except for here in Graza, which is on fire. I mean, You still there, Mab? Oh, okay, there he is. He came back. There's a few things it could be. It could be the monitor itself went out. Um, it kind of depends on where the sound came from. If it came from the CPU, it could be the graphics card went out. Being a mechanic, it sounded like a circuit breaker, tower fans and lights turn on, but no display to the screen. Watching YouTube videos. Maybe 1 second, stream. Being a mechanic, it sounded like a circuit breaker. Tower fans and lights turn on, but no display on the screen. Okay, so it sounds like the issue is with the tower. I would power your tower down, open the case. Now I don't know if you have a secondary graphics card or if it's built-in graphics, but if you have a actual graphics card with the computer powered off, remove it and look for any signs of burning, anything like that. If that's not the case, inspect your HDMI cables. While you're inside the CPU, check all of your connectors to make sure nothing melted. Sometimes they can get hot and the connections can melt and short out. If you have a separate monitor or a additional TV that has HDMI hookup capability, I would recommend hooking that up to see if it's an issue with the monitor itself or the CPU, but it sounds like mostly it's in your CPU, so I would take the inspection plates off and check everything there. Look for dirt, debris, dust especially. Make sure all of that's nice and clean. Make sure if you have an actual graphics card. My whole setup is 6 months old. Okay, so it's probably not a dirt issue. Definitely check all your connections. Check your graphics card if you have a graphics card and not an internal graphics card. Check that. Make sure your power is off though, and there are capacitors inside that computer that will light you up like a Christmas tree, so caution is very, very, very important. Definitely don't want to rush. See, 26.15 a turn, so our money is going up. That would be where I would start first, would be in the CPU part itself, checking all your connectors, all the graphics cards. Make sure when you unplug your HDMI cord, look at the excuse me, look at the connectors. Make sure there's no signs of burning or you being a mechanic, you know what it's like when you put two wires together that are hot and negative and they spark and they make that little burn mark. Check that on your cord. And then if all of that looks good, separate graphics card, okay, so yeah, pull that graphics card, look at the gold pin connectors, make sure it wasn't your graphics card that burnt up, because if you're not getting tower fans and lights are turning on, no display on the screen. So yeah, check your graphics card first. Turn all the power off, pull that graphics card, check for any signs of burning. With your index finger, spin the fan on the graphics card and make sure that it free spins. If it's locked up, it's your graphics card. It could have overheated. That would be where I would check first. Thank God I can finally repair that. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like your tower's getting power, so it's probably most likely a graphics issue. And graphics cards, you know, they put out a lot of heat. They take, well, some of them take 60 to 80 watts of power depending on which one you're running. See, I run a 1030, so I'm running about 35, 40 watts. But if your fans are kicking on and the lights are turning on, you've got a good power supply. So no display at all tells me it's probably a graphics card. Pull your cables out, check them for any signs of damage. If everything appears good, put it all back together and try a secondary monitor than what you're using now. But more than likely, I would lay dollars to donuts it's your graphics card. Continue to repair that army. It looks like only one building is now on fire, except for the college. And of course my damn port. I need to get that port repaired. On the bright side, if it is just the graphics card, your computer should be safe. That's going to be a good thing. Do you know what your graphics card is? Is it a oh wow, brain fart. GeForce, NVIDIA GeForce, is it AMX, ARX, Ryzen, anything like that? I can't remember the one. Personally, I'm an NVIDIA fan. That actually made me money. I invest, and back before COVID hit, I actually invested in some graphic cards companies, so that was kind of a nice little boost. That shit went through the roof. Okay, finally that army is going to be fully healed up. Now it's time to start working on this one. And again, we just keep running out of money, but it's quickly building back up with the repair of all these buildings. So the next thing is taking Silesia and Croatia. Croatia's a lot weaker, so it would probably be a good idea to focus on them last, since Poland is putting troops up here. If I can get their troops to pull in with me, that will greatly help the Battle of Silesia. And I'll be shady and let Poland send all their armies in first to get massacred. Kitty cat, you need to get off the table. Alright. So yeah, they're all going to be healed up completely. These guys will now be fully healed up. Healed, 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 healed. Okay, so I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all I have is 5 provinces? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. Okay. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're good. So, what do we got there? Austrians are running out of money. They've got some weak troops. Very, very weak troops. So what are we making? 33.56 a turn. I really don't want to continue to make new troops, but I really need to. I don't want to have an abundance of militia. Alright, let's just intern. It'll be alright. We gotta get the rest of these buildings repaired up, especially Graza College. I really need to start pumping out as much tech as I can. The more tech I can pump out, the better it'll be for the people of Prussia. Raritan R9 370. Yeah, I would power everything down and pull that graphics card out. Who got destroyed? Portugal and United Provinces. Who the hell took out the United Province? Damn! Okay, Sweden. Yeah, definitely focus on that graphics card first. It's probably something in there. Let's send these 4 units down to take back my port. I fell just shy, of course. We'll go ahead and get that repaired. I'm tired of seeing the smoke. Everything else is no longer smoking, so that's good. Yeah, building those troops hurt. Alright, so day's going really well so far. Having an issue waking up. Fucking couldn't sleep last night. Thank you, PTSD. That's always fun. So, early stream today. Trying to get some shit done. I would like to take out Austria completely today. And then I have to decide who I will be attacking next. I would almost like to go ahead, build a ship, and you know, I always go to America and attack the Indians and start taking America. I think today, or at least on this campaign, I'd like to do something different and just head over into India and start working on India. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to leave that the way it is. Alright, let's push out this cav. Other than your computer issue, how's your day going, Mab? And also, if it is your graphics card that is the issue, I get a lot of my stuff off of Amazon, but when it comes to graphics cards, I typically use Best Buy or a place called New Egg, all one word. They're pretty reasonable. I think my graphics card brand new was honestly just a hair less than 200, which, you know, for GT 1030, I think that's pretty good. I don't know if you're a fan of certain graphics cards or not, but the graphics card I run is extremely good. Not a lot of people play it anymore, but I play a game called Ark, and it's very demanding on a graphics card. And I do extremely well on medium settings. However, when I build a new computer, I'll be shipping the one that I have off to Australia to a buddy. And I plan on upgrading to the 1060. Fucking pathfinding. Oh yeah, now you guys wanna charge me when my formations are all fucked up. Alright, I'm gonna lose men. It's fine. As is war. And fast forward. Eventually they're gonna have to charge me, or I'm just gonna charge into them. There they finally go. We'll square up. That guy just got kicked in the fucking face by a horse. Square up, boys. You can't hold against the might of the Prussian army. The Prussian army is strong. Oh look, they came back. Sucks to be them. Alright, let's just go ahead and square up everything. Squares are highly ineffective in Empire like they are in Napoleon, but they still do a decent enough job to do it. And broken again. And this guy is just going to sit there and take it like a champ. Boom. A lot of fast forwarding, a lot of back and forth, and gone. End battle. Well, it's not quite what I wanted. I wanted them all dead, but I'll take it. A win's a win. I'm actually going to leave that small force right there for the time being to protect that port, because I have now lost where that damnable army went. Alright, so everything now is fully healed up. What are we making? 1158 a turn because I built those extra troops. That looks to be 5. I might actually just say fuck it and take this 4-man army to Croatia. Probably shouldn't. See, now we're at that phase now where we've got to be brave but not stupid. What's that do? Okay, there's 5 men that I can scavenge. How much more does that give us? An extra... Whoa. I will look into it tonight and see what I can find. After my stream failed, I already had a day. Didn't want to bother with it. Just before I reset my computer and... before I reset my computer and everything, work and went back to gaming, and it did that last night. Worked for like 10 minutes, did the same thing. Yeah, just let me know. I mean, I'll give you all the help I can, but it honestly sounds like a graphics card issue, especially if you're getting no display. Now, I don't know if this is the case or not, but if you're running a graphics card, you probably have an integrated graphics card too. You can always pop that graphics card out and plug in a normal cable into just your computer. I don't know what the hell that cable's called, but it, you know, whatever is an HDMI. Yeah, just take your graphics card out, put it all back together, fire it up, and see if you get a screen then, and then you will know for sure if it's the graphics card. Because my computer has an integrated graphics card, I bypassed it when I put in my my new graphics card. So that'll at least tell you if it is the graphics card for sure. And it looks like I can liberate 5 units from Bavaria. You guys were supposed to make it all the way into that frickin' city. Thanks for not. So yeah, let's go besiege Croatia. We'll do that with 9 full units. Yeah, that's gonna be a cakewalk for a fight. We're just gonna let them be besieged for a minute. These guys need to go in there. What am I making a turn? 1158. So what do these cost? 280. So that's gonna take another half of my money for 2 soldiers. I will not need those soldiers like I thought, so we're going to leave them stationed in Prague. But yeah, that'll be a quick way to diagnose whether it is or is not your actual graphics card. And the good thing with Napoleon and Empire, you really don't even need an actual graphics card. Integrated graphics cards should still run it. Austria's on strike. I don't blame them. Okay, so they're already losing men to attrition. Let's go ahead. 3 turns to surrender. I doubt they're going to sally out. Wonder if I can demand it. No, they said fuck you. Huh? Alright. I mean, I did give you all the chance to surrender and leave peacefully. Hey, cat. Get out. Come on. Making a mess. Sorry, my cats are all up in my space. Fucking pathfinding. You know, Creative Assembly just did this update. You think you could fix your fucking pathfinding issues? That was a pain in the dick when they did the update because that screwed up half my mods. Thankfully, I've got a strong Discord group that I'm in, and they usually get this shit figured out quickly. Quite a lot better than Creative Assembly does, so... we're already taking cannon fire. It doesn't appear like we're taking losses as of yet. The losses I had was fighting the Cav from the port. Okay, yeah, we've taken some damage there. Time to slow this bitch back down. I will read that in 1 second, map. And get through this assault. Just quickly bum rush the fort. Get all my troops up. This is going to be a quick battle. I will lose a portion of men, but it's fine. We're going to take Croatia, and there's nothing that they're going to be able to do about it. Yes, I will definitely read that here in just a moment. Now, you guys want to, you guys want to get up on the fucking wall like you're supposed to? Oh, I lost the gatehouse. Dirty bitch. Oh, you're stuck until tonight? I gotcha. Well, we're definitely going to get it figured out. It's probably something very easy in all honesty. Alright, now we're going to flood our men into this tower. They're not going to be able to do too much against me. Now we'll just encircle them. General's dead, and yeah, they've lost terribly. Okay. Worst comes to worst, I have warranty on it, and yeah, that would be very, very good. Give me 1 second, stream. i5 up to 3, R9 370, 4 gigabytes, DDR5, 16 RAM with a 2 terabyte. Yeah, that's not a bad system. Yes, visit site. Looks like you did the same thing. I got on the old Amazoner and ordered the tower, and then I built it up. The nice thing is you have a full-size computer. I have the compact SSF super slim form, so mine's a little harder to update and upgrade. Yeah, you should have an integrated graphics in that as well. So if that's the case, you can just quickly pull out that graphics card and plug in a cable to your monitor and see if it works. Alright, Croatia has now fallen, and it shouldn't be burning much longer. 703 a turn sucks. I've got to get some money built up. What is Westphalia doing? Okay. I just caught that. Hanover is no longer in the game. However, at the beginning I said I wanted to stay friendly with Württemberg and the Rhineland, Westphalia, so I also really wanted to stay friendly with Hanover, but Westphalia said, fuck Hanover, and Hanover is gone. Wow. Way to go, Westphalia. Just crushing Hanover. A little fucking raiding party. Damn Austrians. No offense to any Austrians out there who watch. I don't mean it personally against you. Losing that trade port sucked. 4 viewers, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Haven't streamed in a few weeks, and the views are already popping back in. I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch. Everybody's on strike. Nobody's happy. Technological advances. Very nice. Let's see what we're working on now. So, I'm good there. I'm actually rather happy with what they are researching, except I'm going to do this, because that's going to be a quicker research. Croatia's already pretty happy. Go ahead and get them repaired. They're not tax exempt. Good thing to see. Black Sam Bellamy. Who's came back? United Provinces has come back. And they have taken back their land from Sweden. Poor Sweden. Okay, Poland. Who are you at war with, and why are you in my territory? Okay, so Württemberg. It looks like if they're doing anything, they would be going for Württemberg, but they are just fortified up in my area. All of these soldiers have fortified up. Cannon, line, infantry, line. That's a weak-ass force to leave there, guys. And Austria is already starting to attrition out from lack of funds. You can see that here. It's a really, really good thing for us. Not so much for them. Alright, I have got to liberate some soldiers, and I can't liberate that many. Alright, so I was able to steal out 4. I'm not going to be able to take anything from there. Those guys aren't worth taking. Okay. I can do that. That'll give me 9. Some cannon. So, unfortunately, that's not as strong of a force as I would like to have. I am going to take 1 soldier. It didn't hurt that much. Alright, so that'll give me 6, 10 soldier, 10 line infantry, 2 cannon for Silesia, which a lot of that's cav. I can handle the cav. It's going to be everything else. So I'm going to have to really use some caution. What are we making a turn? 900. Can I get any trade? Trade would be great. What about you, Westphalia? How would you like a trade agreement? Okay, I'll take it. So I went from 9 to 1382. I will happily accept that. But yeah, Mab, having warranty is a great thing. Mine, oh, you dirty bastard. Mine has expired. Actually, I had to replace my computer, and I just didn't get the warranty with the new replacement. So, once it gets back to our turn, we're going to consolidate up this army up here by Vienna and Prague, and we're going to go fight off the Silesians. And at least that way, if I am... Oh, it looks like Poland mobilized a bit. At least that way, if I am besieging them, it's going to be coming to an end soon. So, I'll take us another turn to get there. He has one line infantry out. He's got quite a bit of men. However, Poland is coming in, so hopefully it would be nice to see Poland go ahead and take that. Wonder if I can do something sneaky. Haha! I can go ahead and besiege them. And TVs I have always get warranty because yeah, dude, especially in storms, man. What else can I send over there? I want to send as much there as I possibly can. So that should be these 3. That gives me 6. Oh, my cannons can also reach. Alright, so now at least I've besieged Silesia. I better go ahead and try to initialize an attack. Because with my luck, Poland's going to dip out. Man, I've had that happen. Wow, they have a lot of troops. I have had that happen, and it was disheartening. Huge storm came in, and my house was built in the 50s, so 95% of my outlets are 2-prong no ground. I have a few that have been updated just, to GFIs. Oh, they're going to attack. Alright, so we're going to let Poland do some of the heavy lifting on this, and I'm just going to hold my troops back. But yeah, that's actually what took my computer out in a heavy storm. And surge protectors don't work well without grounds, I guess, because, mine didn't. But yeah, that's why I'm in the middle of renovating the house and getting it ready to be sold. Not only do we want to move to Florida from Ohio, I would like a more modern, updated house. Oh, okay, so I have no troops in the immediate field. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. I had them besieged, and if Poland gets this, I'm gonna be pissed. There we go. There's my men. I'm not gonna worry about my cannons just yet. I'm not even worried about using my cannons, to be honest with you. Alright. Now, one drawback to Poland helping me is they're heavy in cav. Yeah, I live in Ohio, and we've been getting hammered lately. And it's like I told my friends, Mother Nature just isn't happy with us. Of course, we've damn near destroyed our planet, so can't really blame Mother Nature for not being happy. What do we got over here? Oh my god, Poland, you're so heavy in cav. And you're just sillily marching your demi-cannon crew forward, so that's awesome. Wow. Okay, so there's all their cav. Of course, we knew that they had an ass ton of cav. Is their cav going to come meet us? That would be wunderbar. Yeah, which one? We've had 3, and I don't want to give my actual location out live stream, but I will direct message you after a bit. I had one derailment that was less than a 5-minute drive from my home. I can say that because there's been like 3 in Ohio. But yeah, matter of fact, where one of those train derailments happened in Ohio, I actually had a job, and it was right down the road from my old job. That was trippy like a Mississippi hippie, bud. Immediately called the wife, and I'm like, yeah, I want you out of town. You know, why? I'm like, well, here's what just happened. Oh my god, another train derailment. Yep, another one. Gotta do something about that. Seemed like there was always train derailments. That's right. Send that cav out. I'm gonna chew him up. Poland's actually, I don't know what the fuck Poland's doing. It was not the extremely bad chemical one, no. There was chemicals on the train, but they claim that it was nothing severely detrimental to human life. Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened here. That had to have been a really bad misclick on my part. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm an idiot. Let's just... Ah! Piddly fart. Alright, let's get this shit show squared up. I have done some errors here. Paying for that a bit. That's alright. Yeah. Alright, we've seen them off. There's my ally coming. Let's get you guys climbing. East Texas, after that chemical one happened, we had 3 of them, 1 close to me, and it was crazy clear, cut more than a few wow. See, that's not good. And I mean, that's one of those, you know, goddamn, how? Just how? You know, it's crazy. Just because I don't know where all of their stuff's gonna go just yet. Turn that off, turn this off, turn this off. We're just gonna do massive squares for a moment. Actually, I'm gonna pull this guy forward. Line up right there like so. Marching out more cav. Pretty soon this battle's gonna be completely on me. It is. I've always been a train fan, and I always thought that was kind of neat. I mean, probably not so much for them. That's got to be a nerve-wracking nail biter, but you know, people like you and I that don't have to do it, yeah, it's pretty badass to see. Alright, so it does appear Poland is still half-assed in this. Didn't realize my my cannon was getting charged. Thank you, Polish Army, for protecting my cannon. Wasn't paying attention. It happens. Alright, we are evaporating their cannon. That's a good thing. They're moving along quite nicely. Like a claw game. Yeah! Yeah, exactly. Alright, the Polish cav is chasing off what little left of the Austrian cav. What's that? 3rd Regiment of Foot actually marched out of the fortifications. Not a wise idea there, Austria. Let's go ahead and get that unit to the other side. Unsquare formation them and get them getting up on the wall. I want to get my troops on the wall. This one should be safe to go ahead and move as well. I'm going to try to keep our men on the wall, firing down, giving them some type of protection. However, once I take this gatehouse, that should allow my allies to just quickly march in. At least that's the hope. Is it going to happen? I don't know. But by George, we're going to try it. Yep. Oh, Poland apparently captured that gatehouse. Way to go, Poland. Fighting side by side with the Polish people. Alright, Poland has quickly seen off all the Austrian cav. Way to go, Poland. Thank you for coming out. I'm just going to hang back for a minute, let Poland do some damage. Let's see, I should be able to march through that gatehouse. I would hope. It's held by my ally. I've got 2 regiments over here opening fire. This one's not yet, because not everybody is up on the wall. This one's not yet, because everyone's not up on the damned wall. Am I going to get through the damn gate? Looks like I am. And what we're going to do is go straight into that building. And it's okay if Poland gets seen off the map. That just guarantees we take this city. I'm not certain who's going to get the actual cap of this city. I initiated the attack, but all of my troops decided to come in after the Polish army, and I don't understand that. All I know is Austria is going to put up one hell of a fight, because this is the last city that they own. They have nothing left after this, so if this falls, they're screwed. Wow, look at this just blob. Just a huge blob of men. Oh my god, he sent pikemen. Jesus. I'm sorry, pikemen in this game, just... It's a sacrificial unit. Austria's charging down everything that Poland's sending into the gates right now. And again, I'm being I'm being a little shady. I'm letting my allies get 8 alive. If there's no Polish left on the map, the city is sure to fall to me. Oh, good volley. Good volley, boys. 24th Foot Regiment. Eating the kills. 1 second while this continues. I gotta go check on my children. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So, it looks like Austria is still somewhat holding on, and there is just a mosh pit of Polish soldiers running in. Jesus, I don't think Austria is going to hold back Poland. Austria is just going to get overwhelmed. And of course we're firing down from our nice safe positions. What else has he got? General's bodyguard, kinda weak. Oh wait, no. Poland does not need to cap. I need to cap. This is mine. Come on, boys. Alright, I think we could fast forward at this point. Alright, Austria's taken back the central point. Now Poland's taking it. Ain't that some fuckery? Go ahead and march our troops to that center location, see what happens. Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed off if Poland ends up capping this. Oh, you bastards. I initiated that attack. Bullshit. Fucka you. Fucka you. Alright, well. That is not how that was supposed to go. I was supposed to have claimed that. So. Westphalia? What? No way. And nobody joined them. Oh, you fucking fuck. There is no winning that. Oh, and now you guys want a peace treaty? Get wrecked. I am going to come rock the shit out of these guys. Fucking... Ooh, you bastards. Okay. Alright. Blackbeard's killed. Yeah, tactical retreats. I normally show you the nation destroyed and boast about it, but I'm kind of pissed off right now over Westphalia. Give me a minute. We're gonna go take that shit back right the fuck now. No, homie ain't playing that shit, boys. Oh, and on top of that, that destroyed my fuck. Oh, no. Okay. time to step back, take a breath. Just calm down. I'm getting my shit back, you mother trucker. So yeah, they marched out from the Rhineland, went straight to Hanover, and then decided they were going to come fuck with me. I don't know what that was about. And then they asked for a peace treaty? They pulled a patriot. That's what they did. They pulled a me. Can I have a trade agreement with you? Yeah, I'll give you the money. I don't care. I want a trade agreement. What's that? Oh, that didn't even... Oh. Breathe. Yeah, I know I'm in imminent bankruptcy. No cool. Oh, and now you're just going to march out. Oh, Poland, I swear to God, if you come over and try to take Berlin, I am going to go ape shit nuts on you. Back off. It's my city. You're not allowed to have it. Go away. Saxony's making a push on Hanover. Get 'em, boys. Yeah, I know I'm bankrupt. You want to know why I'm bankrupt? I'm taking it. God bless America. Morning, kiddo. You letting your dog out? Good job. All right. And I'm gonna have to march because my cannon have shit ass location. I'll march him there. All of my troops need to go forth. Ugga dugga. You all gonna die. Ugga dugga. There comes my ally that just stole a fucking town from me. That was a nice misclick. I want my troops over here, not over there. Ooh, that is very, very upsetting. That's it, Poland. Give them hell. Oh, Westphalia's charging out like a madman. And they are stacking. Holy but Jesus, are they stacking. Yes, Poland is a good friend to have. I hope Poland just wrecks them, but the only thing is as we just saw last time, I initiated an attack and Poland came in and stole it. So, this being my capital, we have got to ensure that don't happen. They are not allowed to have my capital. Thank you, kiddo. Alright. Your dog wants him, babe. And here comes the long, hard fight for the walls of Berlin. And we have just now hit our hour time limit. So this will be the last battle for episode 2. First and foremost, I want to make sure that I am able to get right to that town center. Hello, how are you today? Thank you for stopping in. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the stream. I'll go ahead and put all of these men in melee except for this one. I am doing very well, thank you. Come on, boys, give them hell. I don't know why you guys haven't made it up on this wall. Get up on the wall where you belong. At the double quick, gentlemen. Poland tapped out on that fight. Oh, I am losing some men. I am losing some men. This is a terrible day for the Prussians. You're fighting for your land, men. I do. I play a lot of creative assembly games. Napoleon is a very, very good one. I don't play Napoleon per se as much as I used to. I've modded it. I play the American Civil War mod for Napoleon now. I mean, yeah, I can give it a go. Just know, I don't know everything, but I'd be happy to help, yeah. What are you wanting to know? Shoot me an ad on Twitch, and I can direct message you and stuff as well. Mab Gaming here, he's also watching. He's a hardcore Napoleon player as well. So I'd say between he and I, we can both help you pretty decently. Oh, in Poland, you bastards, you're already trying to cap it. In the campaign, I lose in 3 turns. Damn you, Poland. First off, play as Britain. You're on an island. That will help greatly. I've got to get troops to that town center. Yeah. Play as a larger fact. Did I just crash? Oh! And of course, that was a crash. So, alright, well, tomorrow for episode 3, we will refight the Battle of Berlin. However, back to you, Clay's games. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Play as France, Britain, something like that, a major faction. And, yeah, if you're playing on easy, it's a really fine line in the very beginning of balancing troops versus build ratio. You want to make sure that you're upgrading your buildings to support your upkeep, because if you have too many troops and not enough upkeep, your men start diminishing themselves out of the ranks because you can't pay them, etc. So usually what I do is my first 10 turns I balance even builds. Don't worry about initializing an attack. Let them come to you. Focus on building a diplomatic stance. Get as many allies and trade partners as you can to boost your income. That's key. You want as much income as possible. Let your enemies come to you. Don't worry about recruiting the best troops immediately. That can come later in the game. All you need to do is have more men than them, pretty much. Militia isn't really great against line infantry, but militia is good at just giving you extra troops. Focus immediately on your tech and your trade income. Build up anything that will give you more income. Also, we're just going to say, for instance, you're playing as the English. I believe in Total War you have the entire continent of England, which would be Scotland, Ireland, London. I think you also have Gibraltar and Spain. Gibraltar will almost always fall. Spain's going to come in and be like, we want it, we're taking it, yada yada yada. Me personally, I don't like fighting ship battles, so I destroy damn near all my ships except for the admirals for extra income. Yes, definitely read the stats. There's stats on everything. There's stats on units, there's stats on buildings, towns. Everything has a stat. You easily can access that by right-clicking on whatever you want. Double left-click on towns to get their stats. There's a lot of things you can do, and I mean, it's overwhelming at first if you've never played it, but it gets extremely easy to play. Let's see here. I think I can actually... I run a modded Napoleon, but I think I still have the ability to play the normal Napoleon. Yeah, the tutorial will also really help. It's just... I always say in the first 10 turns it's important to get your economy going, because without an economy you cannot continue to pump out the troops. You will bankrupt yourself very quickly. And in the beginning you always want to play as a major faction until you're used to the gameplay itself. I would highly recommend Britain, just because it's an island. Let's see, single player. Let's see. So yeah, you will have access to Austria, Britain, Prussia, Russia. Britain actually owns more than I remember. I'm just going to fire a quick game up here just to, you know, physically show you instead of telling you. Stream at this point I'm not going to be doing any more with Empire, so if you'd like to stop this video and get ready for episode 3 of Prussia, you can definitely do that. I'm just going to help out this fan. So yeah, this is what you're looking at. You are going to have Gibraltar to start out with 1 militia unit. You can double left click and this will pull up all the information on Gibraltar, all of it. You always want to make sure exempt region from tax is off. This is something to pay attention to. Ruling class and lower class, you always want to try to keep that at 1 or higher, just due to the fact that they will revolt, and that will just open up even more of an issue. Yeah, Mab is right. This one right here, Gibraltar, you're best to just let it go and not dump resources into it, because Spain is going to take it. It's going to happen. Trading ports are always more important than dockyards in the beginning. You will have access to a shit ton of ports eventually. So do not worry about dockyards just yet. So, brand new game, haven't done anything with it. The first thing I'm going to do, trade port. Get that trade port going. A supply post, right click 1 time. +8 to replenishment rate in this region. Or a market, right click once. It gives you an extra 50 to the wealth of the region and an extra 6 per turn wealth to the region. So that would be a good thing to build. Now I started off with 7,000, now I'm down to 52. So I want to build a little bit more. This farm, again, once right click, an additional 200 to region wealth per upkeep, plus 3 replenishment rate. That's not bad, so we'll build that. Now Ireland is pretty much done. Yes, you can build in Ireland, but I'm going to wait to upgrade my towns and focus on money building things. Now, improves export capacity. Words are hard today. And it increases your trading value. It's very important. It also gives you access to 3 additional possible sea trade routes. Also increases the wealth of the region. Increases recruitment capacity, which means instead of 1, you can probably recruit 2. That's typically what that means. So, gunsmith, -3 recruitment cost for infantry, which is nice, but again, building the manufactory gives you more upkeep to your wealth, so that's important. Now I'm down to 1100. I don't want to spend all my money. First thing I'm going to do, this army is out in the open. We're going to reinforce London. This is a gentleman. Gentlemen's help you with your research capability. You're going to be fighting, you don't need replenishment rate when you won't be fighting there. That is correct. So, Oxford College is where you do research. This gentleman will help your research. So, just for instance, I'll show you. I'm going to pull him out. Just anything. That's 7 turns to research. It means 7 turns that will be full of research. Now, I'm going to place a gentleman in there. 1 gentleman just knocked that down by 2 full turns. So, keeping your gentlemen in colleges is an important thing. Now, I have these ships. Personally, and this is personal preference only, if it's not an admiral, I delete it. And then I port my ships. My head is in the way. Oh, I see what you're saying. There, we'll move that over a bit. So this ship, he's not an admiral. I'm going to get rid of him. That saves me money per turn. This is a spy. Spies are great for, well, you know, a spy is a spy. Pretty self-explanatory. You can also click this button down here that says Lists. It will tell you where your armies are at, the location, how many soldiers are in that army. Over here, you can see this is just a picture of a soldier. These 2 are pictures of soldiers. It means they have no generals. This guy has stars, which means they are generals. Trying to give you a quick crash course. Diplomacy is key. This little wreath right here, you're going to click that. Left click it. This is going to tell you between the major and minor nations. This means you're at war. Okay, crossing sabers, you're at war. Okay, Ottomans we're trading with. Austria we're trading with, and we're allied. Handshakes are allied. These 2 are not lit up, which means I have the ability to trade. So I'm going to left click on Prussia, open negotiations, request a trade agreement, and they will accept. That's great. That gives me even more money. We're going to do the same with Russia. Requesting a trade agreement. Ah, and there we go. Always trade with the major nations first. Minor nations come and go so quickly. But now you know you're going to get to the point where you want to trade with everybody you can. So, everybody I can. Trade, trade, trade. Give me trade. Alright, now, I can no longer trade with anybody. And there's a lot of people that I'm at war with. Jesus, Joseph and Mary. Alright, so, all of that being done, that's typically the most important thing to do in turn 1. Now, we're going to click on this government building 1 time, left click. This will give you your national summary. Trade income, we're getting just a little under 3,600 per turn. And that's on tax, I'm sorry. Trade income, we're getting almost 4,500. Other, we're getting 17, which brings our total to 9,766. If you leave ports open to the people at war with, they go, yes. they can destroy your shipyards. Usually it's nice just to leave. Hang on, I'll finish this and tell you. So here's your upkeep cost. Per turn, I'm spending 67.50 in upkeep out of this 97. So that gives me 3,000 a turn. Personal preference, I like to make sure I'm always getting 1,000 per turn. It just helps. Now what Mab is saying, so I'm at war with France. If France sends a ship from this, okay, here. I have no ship in this port right now. This port is open. I want to make sure you can see that. You can. This port is open to attack. If France had a ship in this port of Le Havre and sent it to this shipyard, that would cancel out my trade because that port would be blocked. Just as I can attack his port. Now his port's been burnt down and he's not getting trade because I just took that port. It's still his port, but now you can see the fire. It's burning. And that stopped his trade income. So that's also important. You know, there's a lot of little small mechanics to learn. And as you can see, I still have 1100 after all of that updating and upgrading. So we're going to do that. We're going to go back to our government building. We're getting 3,000 a turn. When all of these buildings get done updating, upgrading, you're going to get even more. I'm going to go ahead and exit to Windows because that's about the biggest thing I can really show you at the moment. But biggest thing is go slow. Don't get in a hurry. Don't get keyed up. You are going to win. You're going to lose. You're going to take stuff. They're going to take it back. It happens. Biggest thing is just enjoy it. It is just a game. It's going to make you mad. You're going to want to throw your mouse, keyboard, controller, however you play. But it's normal. It is. Matter of fact, Mab Gaming here, he streams, and he and I are working on getting a co-stream going. So make sure you follow me. And yeah, it's okay to lose. Winning all the time gets boring. But yeah, if you want to give me a follow, he and I are going to do a co-op campaign soon. I'm going to actually, once his computer's fixed, hopefully get that started very soon. But yeah, and you know, feel free to reach out if you have any questions, concerns, comments. I'll message you later about my computer, hoping I can fix it. Yeah, I will be here all day, Mab. Just shoot me a message. But yeah, games, I hope that helped you out. I really do. And I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Thank you all for watching, and make sure you follow tomorrow for episode 3 of the Prussia campaign, where we go fight for Berlin again, considering it crashed. Yeah. Anyway, guys, peace.